MJ, I thought you didn't like the beaches.
Well, I don't like the beach for basically 3 reasons. 1 is the sand, 2 is the heat, and 3 is the large possible crowd of people you can't seem to get away from. Those are the beaches I'm used to hanging out at.
This beach?
Well,
it's like nobody here.
There's basically no crowd, and there's no heat. So, I actually don't mind this beach.
You don't? You can handle this beach?
This beach has come pretty cold.
Yeah. So how do you like it, the beach?
I don't mind going to this beach.
Yeah, well, you made a big stink about that other beach.
Yeah, it was too crowded and it was kind of too hot that day.
I know. This is a good, like, private beach. Is this like the Baywatch beach?
Yeah, next thing I'll see people running down in slow motion.
You think there's sharks in this water out here?
I doubt it.
You know what I feel like this beach kind of reminds me of? Is like the Creep Show beach. You can see Ted Danson, buried out in his, in the sand out here.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna see Leslie Nielsen doing a drama role out here. My feet, MJ, are so sandy. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Am I screwed?
Yes.
What?
I guess.
You're saying I'm screwed?
You said it, I didn't.
Oh, what am I gonna do with these feet?
I don't know.
Oh. What a butt. We should have brought waters.
Yeah.
You're at the beach, but you can't drink that water to be your death.
I don't know about that. I've drank salt water before.
You have?
Yes.
When?
Years ago.
What were you thinking?
I was thirsty.
What happened to you afterwards?
Well, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It didn't taste very good, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to get some bottled water.
Yeah,
so I got an Evian.
So this must have been recently you done it then.
Why?
I don't know. Was it just last week?
No, this was like years ago.
Alright. I guess it was when you were at Stone Harbor or something.
I've been at Stone Harbor since like 2002, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So now what's going on, MJ?
The problem is really not that big a deal.
Trying to get all the sand out of this car. What a butt. Pretty much all out now, but we didn't have change, we had to go inside and all that stuff. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah. My car's full of junk and I don't care.
I know, but I don't want to have a junky car, MJ.
Alright.
My pants are soaked at the gas station. Ugh. What are you eating, MJ?
What does it look like I'm eating? You've shown this so many times already.
The dipped cone from Fausto's Freeze and El Pollo Loco.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've eaten these?
4 or 5 maybe.
I think Dairy Queen has a form of these. They're not as good though. Like, see, like the ice cream has like this color to it.
Yeah, yellowish.
You think it's French vanilla or something?
I think so. I love that flavor.
It seems better than normal ice cream. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, it was one of my favorite flavors. It's pretty basically the flavor, really.
Remember how you went on and on about how Baskin-Robbins got rid of it for some reason?
Yeah, that's the only one and only complaint with Baskin-Robbins, because everything else they've done is amazing.
I know. There's this one place in the shopping place we go to, Submarina. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I feel like the bread might be better if it was toasted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not bad, though. I think that one place we've yet to find, Wiener Schnitzels, they have the same kind of ice cream, but it's from Tasty Freeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing, I'm just eating it.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. We're going to see if all goes well. I don't know what order these updates are going to be put on. But we're going to be seeing Wet Movie on Saturday.
Sweet.
It's funny, it's like we're filming all these videos to put up over time for when you're gone. I think there's like 3 other ones so far to put up. So I don't really know what order these are going to be in.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's not like we ever change.
No. By now, we could have been home for like weeks.
Yeah, by now I'm probably at home right now. At home.
Yeah. What you got there, MJ? Why aren't you wearing, your costume?
What costume?
That blue outfit, you know what I mean? Your costume.
That ain't no costume. You think that's a freaking Halloween costume? It's a way of life. Nobody understands me, you know that?
I think it's spooky.
What's wrong with you? Show some respect to the dead.
Do you ever fantasize about dying?
I don't think about dying too much.
Yeah! I think that's his best movie.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm over here.
Over here, Trash is taking off her clothes again.
Are you hiding anything? That's the one person I keep missing at the convention. It's Joel Shepard. Every time, like, she came to Baltimore right after I left. It's like, jeez. Hopefully that she comes to some of the ones out here. So I'm gonna go to that one, you know, with Wet Movie, Weekend of Horrors, Creations Weekend of Horrors. It's not Fangoria anymore. It was Fangoria, but then something happened with it. Look at all those cars, MJ. I know. I don't know what this area is. We kind of just stumbled upon it. Because the other one where we were at, you'll see that later in the last video we put up. Yeah. A little dumpish. It looks like, MJ, we're going to be seeing the movie you wanted to see, Vampires Suck. What's funny is in one of the other vlogs, we said we aren't going to get to see it. But now, since these things are all out of order, who knows what order these things are going to go in. It's in Ultra-Star theaters, because those ones mean they're all digital projection, so it's better looking. So it's not bad.
Every time I look at this, tell me if any of you, if you agree with me. When you look at this cover, what does it remind you of?
I don't know what.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, doesn't it? In a way.
Hey there, Shitty Shitty Bang Bang, Shitty Shitty Bang Bang, I love you.
Yeah, I just the way it's the picture. You know what I mean? From a distance, if you're not looking, it really looks like that's what it is.
No, no. Look, MJ, there's two big things in this area: Big Lots and Big K.
No, there's three.
What?
There's also Toys R Us Express.
Ew, what was that? Well, we bought tickets for that movie.
Yes.
What's funny was,
I was afraid I was not going to get to
last
see
night
it.
we reviewed Resident Evil, but like, who knows if you've seen that vlog by now? Like I said, well, like having a whole backlog of stuff we're shooting.
It's so hard to say what's in what order.
I know, but it's basically just so we have stuff to put up, you know what I mean? While you're gone, so we've been pretty much shooting something every day. I think we're in the Oceanside area now, because I wasn't exactly sure where we are. But we're going into a Big K. The one thing I got to start to be more aware of is not talking on the phone when I'm out here, or touching it, or checking the email. You can't do any of that here.
It's kind of funny they make such a big deal out of that.
It's a huge fine, so I've got to try and cut that shit out. I've got to stop.
You're not going to catch me paying any big fines.
I know, I've got to stop that though. Because then it would be big fines.
Two things. One, it's called Bluetooth. Two is called...
Look, MJ, wigs. You know how much you love wigs.
Good thing I'm not wearing any of them.
Soon you will, Murph.
Can't wait till I get to burn that wig.
No, we're not going to burn that. It's a brand new one.
All right. Yeah, well, you're keeping
wigs. I love wigs. You know what's funny is in there, MJ? They have a Little Caesars pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I'm thinking is, I don't know if, I may be wrong about this, but I feel like when we were kids in Kmart, used to all have that.
I didn't go to Kmart as much as one would think. I went more to like places like Ames and Caldor and stuff.
You know what's funny is, you know when I used to always only go to Kmart as a kid? Thanksgiving.
Really?
Because, you know, we used to always go to like this hotel that made the food. Had this good crab claw things. I mean, we used to always go there, and afterwards we would always go to Kmart. It was always like the tradition to do it.
Wasn't the Pizza logo from Domino's?
No.
You sure? You know, the little guy Pizza.
Well, we used to always go there because that was like the only place open then. But I feel like they used to have that in there.
Wait, that was Little Caesar?
Yeah.
All right.
Little Caesars Pizza.
All right.
That was always, believe me, fat guys know things like this.
All right. See, I went to Pizza Hut most of the time, so I didn't remember.
Yeah. Well, right now there's a Big Lots. Yes, they have Big Lots out here. After we go in here, then we're going to go into the movies.
After here, we're going into the Toys R Us thing.
Oh, yeah, if it's still open. And then after that, you're going to ride on that.
After that, then we're going to go to the movies.
Oh, all right. Hey, MJ. It's waiting for you right here.
Guys, just coming over, guys. We're ready to go to the Toys R Us.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. We bought a bunch of food to sneak into the movies. Well, now it's more like drinks. Well, you know what's funny? It's like, in that place they do really weird like collections of like 3 movies for $3. It was like the weirdest collections I ever seen in my entire life. It was like Lassie, The Wig, and some like sports movie. And then there was one that was like Dirty Sanchez with like some like Mexican movie with then it was some like athletic movie. It was kind of like, what?
I think the one in the Lassie one in the end looked more like some kind of, I don't know, violent action movie or something.
Yeah, but The Wig is like this real, like I think creepy Japanese horror movie, and then like it's kind of peculiar. It's like a Toys R Us. Yes, I think they're closed. Yeah, they're already closed. That might only open up for Christmas too.
I guess we'll be coming back around Christmas time then.
The thing is though, there are official Toys R Us's here.
All right.
I mean, like, and in Maryland, remember, like, they're opening in the one that was always a classic Toys R Us location, became a Babies R Us, and now they're turning it back into a Babies R Us / Toys R Us.
Well, thank goodness, that's like one of the main ones I went to.
I know.
Oh, that was one of the best places in the world back in '89.
And what about Lionel Kitty City?
I honestly don't remember that one very much.
Why am I the only person who remembers Lionel Kitty City?
Maybe I did go and I just don't remember that's what it's called.
Lionel Kitty City was always where I bought, like, the Pee-wee toys when they got screwed up. And I used to always buy, like, other random things in there.
How big was it compared to Toys R Us for?
Huge.
It was about as big?
They put MJ Designs in there afterwards, and I used to always go in there and buy Pogs. Remember when Pogs were, like, a big thing?
AKA Slammers.
They had like these gigantic tubs. I know I can't really see you, but they had these gigantic slammers. I mean, tubs with like thousands of Pogs in them in the back.
The Pog machine. You can use any picture and you can make one. So I remember I made one of like Fievel and I made one of like the Green Ranger and I made a bunch of them.
I think I had it. I don't know. It probably got thrown away with this move. Yeah, I don't know where all that kind of stuff went. It's probably in a box somewhere. Like all the stuff that was in my room.
I know I still have my Pog machine somewhere. I know I never got rid of that.
I know.
I still have a collection. It was basically like, I think in a way it was supposed to be like coins kind of. Like instead of collecting cards, you could collect like coins, except they had like pictures on them.
I remember like the day I got it, I was like taking Simpsons pictures and all these things and making Pogs out of them.
I know,
and like, you know what's funny was Pogs were actually some kind of game, but I never played that game.
I don't remember how you play it. I think that when I had the machine or I got something with it, like pieces for it, and I didn't know what they were for, so...
I still have a lot of the Pogs. I still have that binder.
Yeah, I still have some of mine somewhere, too.
I know. But I feel like it was like... I feel like really nobody probably ever played the game. They just bought the Pogs.
Yeah, I should probably learn how to play the game and play it when I get home.
I know. Well, we're going to go see Vampires Suck.
Yeah, we'll tell you how... Let's see, I have a feeling it probably won't suck.
Who knows? It's those directors, though. The thing is, everything they've done has kind of sucked.
I wouldn't say everything. Epic Movie wasn't bad. Epic Movie was not bad.
But all the other ones were.
Pretty much.
Yeah. The thing is, too, when we say Epic Movie wasn't bad, we're comparing it to the other ones.
I know.
Compared to the other ones, it was a way better spoof.
Yeah, the thing is, it was to the point, it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't an amazing movie at all, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least it was fun. The other ones weren't.
It was actually funny, and it actually spoofed them in a much more entertaining way, and the jokes worked better.
I know. But, like... You know, people don't realize they already made a Twilight spoof movie called Taint Light that our friend Chris Seaver made.
All right.
Yeah. So we got out. What is it, MJ?
I've really got to go to the bathroom.
Hey, but you left the drink and stuff under the seat. You can't do that when like the manager comes in, and you can't hang around in the theater after things like that. You've got to clean your trash up.
Why can't we just go to one of the bathrooms in there?
There's no bathrooms anywhere. Everything's closed now.
Darn it.
I think that movie was quick because the movie, you know, it's only 9:57 now. You know, the movie, you know, actually started
8:30.
8:30 when the preview started. So what was the movie, an hour and 15 minutes?
Wasn't long.
No. It was pretty good. I mean...
It was funny. I thought it was...
Well, it wasn't hysterical. A lot of those cheap jokes again, but there were some funny jokes.
It was pretty funny. Thing is, to remember with a spoof, they don't really go for a high-quality film or very good writing because it's a spoof. It's making jokes at a film, and it's all just humor. So... It did work for that.
Yeah. It was another one of those ones where you could tell they like if it was rated R, they could have made some more inappropriate jokes to certain items and stuff. And
I'd say next to like Epic Movie, that is one of their best ones.
I mean, compared to like if you compare that to like Meet the Spartans, which was horrible.
It was better than Meet the Spartans. It was better than Disaster Movie. Definitely.
And Disaster movie was terrible.
Disaster movie was like their worst one.
Epic movie, think is their best, though.
Yeah,
I feel like
Epic movie I still liked a bit better than this, though.
I feel like it worked better. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I mean,
I don't know why.
The Willy Wonka
jokes
stuff
were
with
funny.
Crispin Glover was
that
funny.
was amazing. The jokes worked. In this, some jokes I could tell they were trying to do. I think they just threw stuff in because they didn't know what to do. But some of the jokes did really work.
You notice they didn't do like they did with all the other ones and have like certain people return. The only guy who was in this from the other ones that I noticed was the guy in the wheelchair who was the dad. The one dad.
He was funny. I think the dad's friend.
Dad's friend,
the dad was, Office Space.
He
was like the crook and Clueless, and that guy's funny. I think he was one of the funniest characters in the movie.
Dave Foley had a cameo.
Yeah, he was in this. When I saw him, I'm like, wow, I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, he's in the Kids in the Hall's new show.
Oh, cool. Oh, he's still cool because he does really cool stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's worth seeing. I mean, I think you need to sort of see those movies to kind of get it. I think.
Yeah. See, I think. Don't ask me why. I saw the first one because we saw the first one because we didn't know what it was. I saw New Moon. I don't know why I saw New Moon. I think someone I knew who I was working with at the time, like she was a big fan and she like wanted me to do her a favor or something. I don't know what it is, but
you got free tickets things. That's when we were.
I think that's what it was.
We were working at that terrible job, the movie theaters.
Yeah, she I think what it was she worked with me and she was nuts for it and she's like, I don't remember, but one way or another, it's kind of like, one thing led to another and I ended up seeing New Moon. I didn't see the new one. I didn't see Eclipse. I think that's what it's called. But but you're right though. It's one of those things where you would have had to have seen the original. That's why I thought, God, I hope they don't reference Eclipse because I didn't see that one.
It's like the other spoof movies. You didn't really have to see them to get it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, with those, if you see the trailer and you hear about them enough, you pretty much get the idea.
This one you sort of need. This one was kind of made for only a certain audience. You know what I mean?
Right. I laughed more, I noticed, than you did, and I think part of it's because you didn't see New Moon. I saw New Moon, and I knew exactly what they were talking about. So it made sense.
Chris Severs is a little funnier, though, some of the jokes, though.
Really?
Taint Light, yeah. Did you watch Taint Light?
I saw some of it.
Yeah. They took a few things. I wonder if the guys who made this saw Taint Light.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they were really pretty much basing it straight from what they were spoofing.
Yeah, it's worth watching. I don't know.
It is worth seeing. I'd say next to Epic movie, it's worth seeing over their other movies.
So for stars, I don't even think it's a movie you can really give stars.
Well, like I said, it's not really like a traditional movie. It's a spoof. It's like a whole different type of comedy. So for spoofs, I'd say 3.5, 4 stars.
That's a little high.
I wouldn't say no. It was really funny. It was, like I said,
it wasn't really funny. It was...
All right, like I said, you say that because you didn't see New Moon. You would have had to have seen New Moon to really...
When you compare it to, the second Scary Movie, and that was
different.
Really
that's
funny,
a different
though.
group of people, though.
No, the thing is, those are the Wayans brothers are the ones that know how to make spoofs.
Yeah, I mean, because they started even before Scary Movie.
They're really good. I mean, at doing spoofs.
Right. Well, you can't really compare this to, Scary Movie, because this is, a different group of people who
even
made it.
Dance Flick was better. It was not
I like
that
Dance
bad.
Flick.
It wasn't great, but still, it was funny.
Yeah.
I wish they would come back and make another Scary Movie just them. And they talked about it. I don't know.
They said they were supposed to do 5. I mean,
they were also supposed to make that Monsters movie. Remember?
Yeah, I wanted to see that.
That never happened. I don't know what's going on. I hope they do these kind of things. Well, we're gonna go back to the house now.
So, all right, I would, if you want to laugh, whether you like Twilight or not, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. The thing is, I guess I could recommend to see it. The only thing is I recommend knowing the Twilight movies really well in order to really get the jokes. So,
yeah. But if you don't like the Twilight movies,
I guess in a way it makes fun of the whole franchise and the whole people liking it. It makes fun of that. So if you don't like it, then you'll like this for that.
Yeah.